Select your character. Let's get him!
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
If only that monkey guard wasn't there.
Hello, this is Julian Maximiliano Rodriguez is speaking. Well, there has been unexpected event for me onto online for mixtures reason. Well, mostly due to the fact that well, for other occasional events and from realization to a former ex-idol, it is not Adam Matt or this Mike person, and I'll get into a second about the sorrow about Mike person and to do other cases. At this moment on, it is thunderstorm and it's raining. At this moment, I live by myself, as that is though. Well, firstly, I wanted to get into business that I had to go. I went to a cousin trip, but basically to go to Pennsylvania with one of my cousin and my relatives and uncles. The end of June, we went to a gaming com, and that's where I met a close folks of mine, a fan of mine. Although she's not here to this day and is unsure what she's up to since I last sent her a message about my wishes to tell honestly reasonable. So it has been quite decent since I getting straight up, but the scene about the Discord server have been left, and problem is that nobody doesn't really post often in my group, and he has to do something about theming my Discord server group and things like that. I am on the basis on taking care of things right now to get things straightened up, but it has been a little bit frustration due to some people do not want to come back, and a few folks have left due to spam, which that had happened before, and impatient that the members who do singing and voice acting, they're not in those groups, and I'm impatient with them. With is differently is different for that per se, and honestly, it's because I want people to be into this group that what should I have to say though? They had to have to be. It has to be verified. It had to be with real people, and safety is concerned from scammers and spammers and negative people. That's what I was about to say. So about the what's up about Discord app. So yeah, for the cases. Lately, I have been getting a hang of seeing into the Discord app at this moment, and the process onto my social media on my following. It is in order to take on things, what thing needs to take care of stuff, and I have been considered that I have been trusting myself and believing myself, one of the folks whom I met and such, they think of me that I'm nobody, and when asked to be friends and such. The other time, a friend from June 2024 who was decent from a Mimo app, she kept in touch with me and Discord, but Instagram just cut me off. She also scammed me for the Mimo coin commission that she took the coin and basically cut me off, which is officially unknown why. She started the working project and I saved the artwork and I still have it on Instagram. She was a decent person and chill, but at the momently, she basically cut me off. Unknown if she's activated online or whatsoever officially, but I will not get into that moment because I have been moving on just to focus on you, and I have been replacing former folks who don't think of me that I'm one of the nice people and rarest. There's another person who was a gamer. She refused to join my server nor wanted to subscribe my YouTube channel, procrastinating and unfriend me. And she did unfollow me on my main account in a Mimo, but she did it on the Mimo community. And simply she was not interested. How to be yourself and just to be you. So I have been considered it to be like that to this moment. But people, they not want to think of that what it is, because I have already known, and I know this for sure like this. That's the same way for cutting contact on users and things like that, due to being tired of people who are trying so much to be a nice person to a hold and things, but wherever it goes. But it has been a little on and off mix, but I am fine, but getting a hang of stuff online, but going onward. Lately, since I went to a Gamecom and had to get away from stress and forget about online, and I was at the Gamecom in Pennsylvania, I haven't been doing events, meetup, but I'm gonna do something like that into the future reference very soon, and it is coming back and to the golden age trend that is coming up soon. But it has been on and off and been hard on things to myself without getting to a bit compared to what I'm being used to these things onto online and things like that. To experience of online, there has been, let's just say, it is hit and miss. But I'm getting fed up and tired of these block, unfollow, nonsense and things. We are already entering the dark age of online involvements, and there's nothing that we can do, but we can't blame of online. I know a folks of mine told me that there will be something great online, that something good will come, and she was right about that. Perfection is no such thing that we want to see everything is perfect, like straight up perfect, but no, not really. Well, due to not perfection to now I want to get back into what I said earlier, a bit about the horror story to a former acquaintance of mine, and I would not want to talk about my long story history about what happened from this user, a ex-idol, who only had one deviation on DeviantArt, and I will not talk about that user. She is Deja Vu ex-idol, I have pretend I don't know her, but I really do remember. Let's just say that we don't have a great relation, and because of the slander back in online 2006, it's a long story, but what it seems to me is all what is done in ancient history. People have life and people are growing up older and old of maturity and focusing on you and their future past. Well, what they used to be, formerly what they used to be or before. So back to the saying about what is up about this former acquaintance. Yeah, I used to be former acquainted to somewhat of a friend, but not really a friend. He seemed to be one of the nicest guy, and I have finally have realized the dark truth that something has been telling me of not understanding, and he has been controversial, and I will not talk about it. He has been going on to go on hurt on people and to keep lying and get away with things, and I really don't want to talk about. That was another scene what happened with my online mom. With an online mom, and I will say this only to behalf of the online mother of mine. Let's just say her name is Roxy, but I will not say the online name alias, but her real name is officially shown. Which people have to do is distance away carefully to put away their personal matter from online name alias, and that's what I have been doing for so much as of last decade ago, and 1.5 included with that.
Did you see that?
For that,
This makes it harder for us to get to the bridge.
I used to be friend with my online mom, who she's associated to this person, this guy. Now it's confirmed that it is just a trans female, but Faker still hurt on girls, which I really don't want to talk about this. And I have spoke to my folks and friends about what's up. And if I am gonna have to talk about it, that will be in another video that will be separated for that for the long history, well, somewhat long history about this guy who has been only I have not talked to this person for not a long time, ever since that he just caught up from me and my former friend from Amimo, who was she was a good friend but cut me off in 2021, left her own separate ways, and that's it. She's still friends with my online mom. I haven't talked to one of those guys for not for a long time, until only my mom until 2022 and 3 years. She wasn't telling me something, but they have been covering up scenes, and I don't like about pretending. Yes, I have met a lot of decent people at firstly, who are decent people and awesome people, but at the last minute, they turn to be one of the worstest people in history. Yes, those folks about this other person who are fed up, they were telling the official truth about this. They were telling the official truth about this whole this whole controversial. Well, this whole controversial. History had repeated itself, and this person, let's just say this Mike person, let's just say, He is struggling right now, having embarrassment and humiliated, and karma is getting to the road to again to that person. Same to my other friend from the United Kingdom, England, who's doing the same. You have to stop being who you are, even that you think you like yourself for who you are. They're not going to do any justice or saying, oh, you're okay and stuff like that. There's always been like things like that. I know I have been god awful back then, and even as current matter and previously past, I have been trying so hard in my hardest just to be myself and just to be a better me for what I used to be. Due to what I seen to online and things, most likely it's downhill. Most likely it's downhill to online involvements. It is most likely downhill for online involvements. I really miss the olden days the olden days from the online, where I thought that everything was not too bad after all. For just when I thought that, well, I mean, the olden days when I didn't join the online community until 2005 as of late. People don't talk about the internet debut when they first joined. Like, nobody doesn't talk about that. Not even my folks, but they kind of start doing like that was on the mid 2000 and late 2000. Most folks, like everyone else, and me included, had one of those from back of the day. The mic stuff, the mic person is so complication hard to tell this story for what I am a bystander, so I heard about this. I have heard about the issue, and he's a little bit of something that goes.
Strong winds will throw you off course.
It's a little bit something that is goes officially. I will not talk about that until I do a separate videos to tell about the story compared that I did part 1, part 2 with a friend of mine who likes the Jungle Book and Final Fantasy and other things English production. A friend of mine whom I don't even talk about that person, but now she's becoming a dead horse at this moment that she's continually doing voice act to this day since I heard about what he's been up to. Well, I have been doing just fine. Speaking of this, so I'm just doing nothing much. I have been asking for greatest help after all. My greatest help that I really need folks who can help me out to follow me in social media and in joining my Discord server group. So yes, I'm trying to get things straightened up, officially straightened up on things into my Discord server group, and I am right now. To this treason, I'm actually am in need, and I know I'm one of those people who needs a lot to. And nowadays, the online has become a joke with people, and I'm understanding and having that experience with at this moment right now. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the point with. Doesn't really matter about the point with. I thought that was going to be some of the longest long video, but not so really. There's been a little quick update to one of this, but just for little most and how it's been processed and this horrendously shenanigan of online mixtures down and up with and being used to online. The good thing right now that beside of the letdown officially, the good thing right now is that
Yes.
things are getting a little bit better, somewhat to say, and and things are straightened up onto my Discord server group, and mostly this
Is that it?
that I'm getting the process for my social media, for my following, is to gather up into this process. How? Well, the only way to say this is that how can I put this? One of my friends, one of my folks, my followers, people, this has to do with something, and I have to be honestly for real. People will never say you should make more contact, you should make more, that this and that, but that was over with. I know that. Folks doesn't really don't do much.
If I'm
And
continuing-
online involvement, there has been time I have spoke to my folks, my close folks of two. Now they're longtime folks already. They've been telling me official about online that they have their own life and things like that. It's super hard to understand. And you know, I am a very underrated creator. The things I do, and I'm unknown officially. Now I had to make up about what happened 18 years ago and more years ago that that I really need to get back into the olden days from 2017 and 2019. One of the folks should say you should make more. My friends and other people should say that. I know I'm being a little upset at my folks and friends, and I've been hard on them, especially online related about their wishes and things. I have been hard on them a lot recently. And the hard to understand about instead of you should create more contact, what about the topics and post my creation work and feedback? That's a number of different, I can list them all if I know what I mean about that. That is the likely the part where we are at right now at this at this matter.
One more left to find.
Of course, I'm going to go forward and onward right now as officially for this, but I'm thinking that I'm going to continue to do like I usually do, what is my love and passion. And yes, I am going to create more creation videos, things like that. And because of the process for my following, I'm gonna be doing my 20th anniversary starting in 2025 next year, which it will be a marathon. I don't know for yet, but we'll just have to see about that. Production work for voice acting, it hasn't gotten any due for casting call. I waited for message and reply about that, except only art, nothing at all. Well, it really is something. But I'm going forward ahead. But as time and other process, it is not doing justice. And there is also another reason why I'm pretty little ticked off that I don't even talk about the common interested topic, the hobby I like with rock music, AOR, when nobody doesn't talk about it, not even my friends, they don't even say AOR. Check it out for yourself. It is a strong following of the rock's obscure genre music. Well, there has been a lot of mixed reading. Well, before I have to go, I have been doing a lot more justice to take care of. Folks has been taking great appreciated, and there are few little decent people around just already for who they are awesome. New friends, new supporters, list goes on. I want to thank them. Thank you so much for the great appreciation and the great distance, and appreciate it for a good relation. And that's the way how it should be. Well, other people, well, meeting with the wrong people and such, on and off, meh.
Hey there, Knuckles.
To people who unfriend me, block and things like that, and they are now forgotten, replace them. To them folks, you have to do better than this officially. Because now, as few people like me, who is the rare and nice person, we're getting tired of this completely to show while we talk and pretend like we don't exist. And that has been like that since 2017, and I'm going forward ahead and sick of it. We're tired of that. And I doubt there's people who made videos about this of essay. Well, I have been learning to this process is just to be me and just to be what I am, to be me. Just be you and just be me. Well, that has been all there is to talk about. Julian is out until then.
That light.
Bye.
I think it's trying to show me something.